Hi, I'm back with a flip through of my Planner Perfect art journal that I do monthly. And this is just like a journal where I draw and I put notes and things in it. Let's get started. I just have this little tassel that I made, and I put a couple of little hearts on some of the yarn that I have on the tassel. And then I have some beads. And on the hearts, I just cut out 2 hearts and I glued them on either side of the piece of yarn, just like that, just for Valentine's. And then I have some beads, and then some torn fabric and different things, yarn and things. So this is my February journal. All kinds of stickers and then this is just a little pocket that I made where I glued it on 2 sides and then put a punch on the top with stickers and then a tag inside of it. And then this is just one of my favorite kinds of tea. It's like a decaf tea that I drink. And I just cut the side off the box and made like a little flip. And then in here is a little pocket that has a little tag that I collaged on for Valentine's. And then this is some citrus. I love this Sumo citrus, and so I just put a sticker so that I can be reminded of when the Sumo citrus are in season, the stores. And then this is just a little, like a whale tail tab punch, little one. And then a light bulb pin, and then some little bells. And then this is just a little thank you that I got in some seam binding that I purchased. And so I just made like a little flip with it and drew underneath. And this I just got out of some mail, some like junk mail. It was like a little newspaper, like a local newspaper. And I saved it, I ripped it and put it in here. And then this, I made this little flap with a bag. I had already cut off the bag and used it for something else. And then I had just the base of the bag right here. And then this is just some notes I took on how to write a story, the things that you need for your story if you're doing a vlog. I put it on the back of a card. This is a Planner Perfect card. This came with the journal. And this was off of like a little sticker pack on the envelope. It had this, and then I just cut it out with a punch, and I made it into like a little tag. And then I used my crocodile and added some seam binding actually. And this I made like a little belly band with a piece of fabric, and then I put, this is part of a paper bag, and then I put a little, kind of like a little card that I made. And then I just wrote inside of it, and then stuck a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera on it. And then this is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera, and I just glued it on these two sides. And then I added this. This is just a little piece of, from a little piece of Happy Meal, like a little note that I got in there. So I added it to my journal. And then this is a little folder that I made. So I just made a folder and then decorated it and then put a little tab on it. It's really cute. I like how it turned out. See, the folder on the back, I collaged a bunch of different things on it. Just little pieces of paper from my scraps, and then Tim Holtz ephemera, and then this is a whale tail punch. And then I just glued the sides down, folded it in, and then I put a little tag in here that I drew inside. Two little monsters. And then this is, I got some stamps and I made these little tags. They're really cute. I love how they turned out. And then this little folder, just what I did was I just clipped it around this page. And then I'll put that back in a second after I show you the next page. So I had it kind of going around the page like this. And then I had it paper clipped on with this spiral paper clip that I had. Just like that. And then this is just from a piece of Happy Meal. And then this is collaged. It's like just different scraps of paper that came in different orders and things. I save it in another box and I collage with it. And so it's kind of like tissue paper. I think this came from like a journaling company that I ordered from a long time ago. And then this is some more that has like glitter in it. And then this is like a piece of a paper bag and just a piece of scrap of paper. And then this is another scrap of paper from some Happy Meal. So I just kind of collaged with it. I really love how this mushroom turned out. Okay, and then this is like one of the, like a little baby loaded heart. And it's like just a small one, and it has a little pocket in it. And it has like a little, this is just a little scrap of paper that I put a sticker on, and then I put a little stamp in here. And it flips down like this. So I kind of taped it on right there on both sides so that it can flip down. I like how it turned out. It's cute. This is a little hidden journaling space. And then I drew a little purple bear inside of it. But you could just, you know, journal in it or whatever. This is just another whale tail punch with a stamp on it. Oh, and then this right here, well, this is just a piece of paper, and then I put an M on it that I tore and collaged a little bit. But this is a piece of ephemera. I made an ephemera tutorial, and this is one of the pieces of the ephemera from it. And I just thought it went well with this page and the colors in it, so I just paper clipped it on there. It's just like collaged paper, you know. And what I'll do is I'll link the tutorial up above in this video, and then you can watch that if you like to see how I made that. And then this is like a little envelope. It's like a journaling envelope, kind of like hidden journaling space. And I just drew inside of it. And it just folds up, and then it goes around your page, or however you want to attach it, really. And then this is a Valentine card from my sister. And I wanted to save it in my journal. And then these are Tim Holtz ephemera. And then this is like a little thing that I made, and it has a hidden paper clip on it, and it's part of a file folder right here. And then I put a belly band on it. So this is a belly band, this brown piece right here. And then I made this little monster with just some scraps. And then I stuck him in the belly band. And on this little file folder, this little scrap of file folder that I had left over, I just collaged a little bit on it. And then put the monster in the belly band like that. And then he just clips on the page. So kind of a while back, I saw this little tutorial, I want to say like 7 or 8 years, on how to make like little monsters for your journals or whatever. I'm not sure what she was using them for. And I don't quite remember whose video it was, but I've been making them for a while. And of course, drawing them, you see them in my journals. And then here's the last page. Now this has some more of that ephemera. I took a bigger piece of it and I made it into, you know, a pocket, rounded the corners, and then I stuck it on with glue on this side and this side. And then I made this is a loaded heart pocket, and I have a tutorial for this, and I'll link it up above if it lets me, or I'll link it down below. And then inside of this loaded heart, I just made this like little stick with a butterfly on it. I thought it was super cool, like to put a butterfly on a little stick like that. And then I made another monster. And then this is just made with some more of that folder that was left over. And then I kind of collaged on it and drew and all kinds of things. So if you want me to make a tutorial on how to make these, I can do that. And I can look up maybe where I saw that first monster. And then this is a twisted tangle. And then this is just one that I made with some more of this ephemera, like this front little card is that. And then I stuck a little stamp on it, which is a digital. And then it has like little tags, like little scraps really that are glued together. So I show how to make all of this in the Loaded Heart Pocket tutorial. So if you're interested, you can check that out. And then I just kind of collaged on these. And this is just a scrap of paper that I had punched hearts out with. So it's really cute. So it lives in this very back pocket. So I really like how my journal turned out this month. It's really adorable. And then I have this little tassel that I made that clips on there with a paper clip. So you can take it off if you're using it and it just becomes too much. So there you go. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.